Hey guys, welcome back to Maelstrom Gaming Studios. I'm Craig.
And I'm Connor.
And today we've got some exciting news for the Tyranids. We've got 3 big things that have been shown off by Games Workshop. So these are official things, not our past, leaks, rumors, everything. This is official stuff coming from GW.
Things we know on purpose.
Exactly. We're going to, well, sort of.
Okay, we'll get into it.
We're going to dive into it today. It's going to be a nice quick video for you guys on a Friday. And just make sure you guys are all caught up to date on what GW has said for the Tyranids right now. So if that all sounds good, do remember to like and subscribe to stay up to date on our content. Consider becoming a member, little join button down below. And with all that out of the way, let's dive into today's video. All right, so first things first, they have officially shown us the cover art for the Tyranids along with the extended image of it.
It's a cool picture.
I love this. I love the choice of the colors in the background.
The look of the Hive Tyrant.
The look of the Hive Tyrant. Our Hive Tyrant build is actually legal at the Eldari Codex. Their cover, their avatar cannot be fielded currently.
Hilarious.
So I'm a big fan of this Codex. Debating buying the limited edition version. Probably won't because it's like an extra $30. Don't really need it, but we'll see what I'm sure they'll just take off this top part here.
Have the picture.
And have just the picture.
Cool.
Which could look cool, but yeah. So I love it. They did, again, show us an extended image of it, which we can see some things in the background just to kind of point some stuff out. Obviously, we see a Hive Tyrant. We see some warriors, Hormagaunts, Tervigon, Tyrannocyte, Gargoyles, and Harpy is everything I have been able to pick out in here.
It's a warrior?
I think that's a warrior, yeah.
Okay.
Maybe those are all things that are going to get some nice improvements if it follows the leaks we've seen.
Sure.
All of those things have been said to get nice improvements.
Nice.
But except for the Harpy, who knows about him. But yeah, just want to show that off. I love it. What do you guys think of that one? Awesome. That is an A+ for me. The next thing they showed off is the Combat Patrol. This one is a bit contested in the community for what I've seen so far.
If people like it?
Like it, don't like it. We'll dive into it. So you've got, what inside is the Hive Tyrant kit. So you can build a Hive Tyrant, a Winged Hive Tyrant, or a Swarm Lord. You get 3 Tyranid Warriors. You get 3 boxes of Termagant, so 36 of them.
Wow.
And 3 Rippers.
That is well, we made a video trying to guess it.
Guess it? Not what
This is way weirder than what you thought.
Well, so I was really expecting, I had one that was close to this. I'd have to figure it out, but I had the Gaunts, not a whole...
Not 36.
36 Gaunts.
Yeah.
So the only reason why I can see it being 3 boxes of Termagants is because then you have 3 Ripper bases. You can have a unit of Rippers.
Oh.
If you had it split up, you wouldn't have enough to make a box of Rippers. And that's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah, probably.
Otherwise, why wouldn't they just take 10 of those Gaunts out and turn it into 10 Hormagaunts?
That's a weird Combat Patrol for sure.
Now, I still think this is great. If you add it all up, it is 33% discount of what it would be buying all these things separately.
Okay.
The main contention that I've seen comes from veteran players like me. I don't need this.
You don't need any of that.
I have essentially 2, if not 3, of these Combat Patrol boxes worth of models right now. Yeah. So there is no reason I would, unless I want brand new Termagant, and the kit's the same kit. No new Termagant kit.
Right.
Unless I want new Gaunts to paint, fresh paint scheme, I have no reason to buy this.
It is good for new players.
Yeah.
If you're getting into Tyranids.
If you're a new player, I'd buy 2 of these. Absolutely, maybe not right away, but I'd buy at least 2 of them because then you got 2 units of warriors, you got all the Termagants you would need.
Both Hive Tyrants or a Swarm Lord.
You have a Swarm Lord and a Hive Tyrant.
And 1 Hive Tyrant.
Yeah. Definitely. I think it's great for that. But for, us veteran players. Yeah. And that's what these Combat Patrols are supposed to be. They're supposed to be geared towards someone who doesn't have anything yet. True. So that's why I say, suck it up, veterans. I'm sorry. It would be nice to have a discount box, but maybe we'll get like a a versus box like everyone else has.
Yeah, maybe.
And that'll give us some discounts. Who knows? But I'm happy with it.
Cool.
The next thing GW accidentally released to us
There he is.
was the Parasite of Mortrex. So that is in fact our new model. It is not Shrikes like some people were hoping, anticipating, some of the leaks were suggesting.
Yeah.
It seemed to be us 50-50 about what leaks we were seeing were saying Shrikes and they were saying Parasite. And immediately I see the confusion because the old Parasite of Mortrex was not a Synapse creature. And they said this is a Synapse creature.
Oh, they're reworking it.
So they're changing him a little bit.
Oh, cool.
So that could be some of the confusion saying, hey, he's Synapse. He is a leader now, whereas the Parasite wasn't really a leader.
No,
he was more of just a little assassin nuisance.
Right.
So that could be some of the confusion. Maybe, they didn't say, but maybe it's part of a multi-part plastic kit like they do with the Neurothrope and the Tyranid Prime.
So maybe there's more to it, you're saying?
Maybe. In the article, there was not a single hint of that. So I doubt it.
Okay.
But maybe.
Got it. Cool stat line.
They gave us a stat line.
Yeah.
16-inch move is crazy. Weapon skill 2 up nice. Ballistic skill, I don't know if
really
he
matter,
shoots. Maybe he's got
a spray or something.
spray or flesh hooks or something.
Yeah.
Strength, toughness 5, 6 wounds, 6 attacks, and a 4-up save. I wouldn't be surprised if he has a 5-up invuln save for like a dodge type save like the Gene Stealers have right now. But that's that. He also has some rules they showed off.
Oh.
So this is his infection rule. He's keeping it. So he's got his tail, which gives you an extra attack. So it's 7 attacks at +1 strength. So strength 6, AP -1, 1 damage. All you have to do is wound with this attack, and they become potentially infected. They do suffer a mortal wound in addition to any normal damage that is done. And at the start of your opponent's command phase, for every unit that has been infected with the parasite, they roll a d6. On a 1 to 3, that unit suffers D3 mortal wounds and are no longer infected. If they suffer, or on a 4 through 6, they suffer D3 mortal wounds, but they remain infected, which means next turn they have to take D3 mortal wounds.
Oh.
And then if that happens again, they could take more mortal wounds, and so on.
Okay.
The thing there is if they suffer 2 or more mortal wounds as a result from your D3, you spawn a single individual Ripper base.
Wow, funny.
Outside of 3-inch engagement range of them. Or within 3 inches outside of the 1-inch engagement range.
Right.
And they don't cost reinforcement points.
So he keeps his old rule.
He keeps his old rule. It also says if they have been deemed infected, the unit loses the OBSEC ability if they had it.
So you can't reliably take away OBSEC.
Well,
it's a 50-50.
You have to wound them before them to be infected. So
Right.
you have to. So you could infect somebody.
Yeah.
And then they would lose OBSEC, and then for that turn, for scoring purposes, maybe that they would have it.
Yeah.
If it's something you score at the end of the turn. But yes,
Cool.
it could go away.
Right.
I think it looks fun. I
Yeah.
am hesitant to say it's at all competitive,
Probably not.
but I could see this pairing very well with Gargoyles, because if Gargoyles don't have objectives secured, now he flies in with them.
Oh, man.
He infects the unit, they lose OBSEC, and now the Gargoyles can take the objective.
Pretty similar to just giving the Gargoyles OBSEC.
Yeah.
It's like reverse of that.
So I could see that being well. I'm sure a lot of people will love to paint and use the model for fluff purposes.
Use it for Crusade.
Crusade campaign,
cool.
Absolutely. In your top competitive matchups, I would be shocked if this thing was an auto include. Still,
Unless there's some other rule we don't
something
know
we're
about.
missing.
Yeah.
But also, him spawning Rippers makes sense why Rippers are no longer becoming troop choices. If that rumor sticks.
Just completely
If you could
spawning OBSEC
spawn
stuff.
OBSEC models
Yeah.
on your opponents, you basically walk
good
up to a Blade Guard veteran.
Yeah.
And you could do D3 mortal wounds. A Ripper spawns out. Now it has OBSEC and they don't. And then that one Ripper takes the objective from you. Unless they keep
would be
troop. I
fun.
doubt it. But if they keep troops and
I
still
doubt
have
it.
the ability, that would be wicked.
Yeah. That'd be fun.
It'd be fun.
Not competitive, but fun.
but fun. So I am
cool.
looking forward to painting it. It looks like a great model.
It does.
I will say
It has a very Parasite look to it. With
his tentacles.
Yeah.
I love the wings. The head is pretty cool.
Yeah.
The top talons are fine. I'm not too keen on the weird wiggly limbs below him. They just look a little...
These?
Yeah. Like the joint from where they go past the wing, they just look a little weird. Like they go thin and thick, and
I kind of like it though, because it's like a creepy.
It is creepy.
Parasite.
I'll have to see it in person to give my final conclusion on it, but I'm a little weird on those two
I
things.
see what you're saying, though, yeah.
Otherwise, I think it looks great. And technically, it's not standing on a rock, but it is standing on something, but it's not a rock.
It looks like a Tyranid armor piece or something.
Yeah, something, but it's not a rock, like everything else has.
Yeah.
So it's just, I mean, that's it. That's what we just want to talk about. Conclusion, GW is officially talking about Tyranids, which means I would give them April 2nd as my estimate from what we've seen in the past is when Tyranids are getting launched. That'll either be the pre-order day or the launch day. Adepticon is the month or the weekend before, so I could see them maybe doing the pre-orders that weekend.
Cool.
Or maybe the launch date that date, but we'll see. But April 2nd, plus or minus a week, is what I am anticipating for the Tyranids.
Nice.
Some other notes I would say, if you want Gene Stealers, a Broodlord, or one of the big snakes on discount, go buy that Start Collecting box right now, because GW is probably going to be within the next week, if they haven't already, halting production on that box. Because they're not going to keep the Start Collecting and the Combat Patrol around.
Oh, right.
So that box is probably going to be discontinued here very soon. So if you were ever hesitant to buy it, go buy it now, because those units are very different from what you're going to get out of this one.
And I would guess they'll probably become harder to find once the Codex drops.
Probably hard. Yeah, they'll definitely be harder to find those.
Yeah.
We have one local shop that only stocks the Start Collecting boxes. So he's got plenty of those.
Nice.
But anything else, yeah. Some other notes that I do want to mention from the articles. There were 3 articles they mentioned between these, one for each of them. Tyranids are getting the core keyword. Sad to see it. We'll see how it affects everything.
I'm interested to see what
I'm very interested to see what gets core, because I just feel like the hive mind itself is core.
Maybe it'll surprise us and there'll be a lot of stuff with it.
Maybe the hive mind, maybe Synapse distributes the core keyword.
Ooh.
That could be cool. I think I saw a comment at one point that suggested that too, and that could be cool.
That could be cool.
They did hint at flesh borers being upgraded, so that goes along with the rumors that flesh borers were gaining an extra strength, an extra AP and 6-inch extra range.
Yeah.
So that's nice. And they did say synaptic links are coming back.
Probably changing a little, I would guess.
Don't know. They just said the return of synaptic links, so that we can say those are coming back in some instance as well.
Yeah.
And then overall, I give the Codex art an A and the Combat Patrol a B.
Okay.
But still, very good.
Cool.
That's it for the Tyranid video today. Just wanted to cover all those things because GW is starting to pump out the rumors. So
yeah,
stay tuned to more videos here at Master Game Studios. We will absolutely cover all of the Tyranid goodies. We're not one of those channels to dump a video out as soon as they release stuff. We like to let stuff kind of combine and condense so we can make one nice video for you guys instead of making a whole bunch of small ones. Maybe it's worse for us marketing or anyway, but that's what we got here. So hopefully you like it. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll catch you next time here at Master Gaming Studios.
Thanks you guys.